Thank you so much for tuning back into Crafty DIY. This is our first video. Even though this is not a craft or DIY, I thought it would just be fun to read this book called Mila's Big Day. This is a disclaimer in the video that some words I might pronounce wrong, like Mila. I think it might say Mila, but I want to say Mila. So that is a disclaimer, and this book is by Thea Fieldman. And yes, let's just get on with the video. Mila was so excited. Today she was finally grown up enough to take a turn watching over the herd during their afternoon break. She could hardly wait until they would stop and rest. Mila was ready. So I guess this is Mila's family. And this, I guess, is some other zebras that I really don't know. And we have a fast fact. Plains zebras live together in a group of 7 to 10 called a herd. Each herd has one adult male called a stallion. The herd includes several adult females, mares, and their children, fowls. I don't know. As the herd set off to look for a good grazing spot, Mila walked behind her mother, Damali. Damali always led the way across the African savannah that they called home. So this is Damali, Mila, and this is another mare. That is the second oldest mare in the herd, and her fowls are behind her. And here's the fast fact. The oldest mare generally takes the lead when the herd looks for food and water. Her fowls follow right behind her, followed by the next oldest mare and her fowls. The stallion is last. So this is a picture of a mare and her fowls. A strange stallion approached the herd soon after they stopped in a nice grassy place. The stranger wanted to take over the herd. Mila's father, Erasto, trotted over and tried to get the stranger to leave. He wouldn't budge, so Erasto had no choice. He had to protect his herd. So I'm guessing this is Erasto and the stranger fighting. And I'm guessing this is the stranger and Erasto. And it says the fast fact. A zebra can communicate with body language. Some examples include the position of their ears, whether their mouths are open or their teeth are exposed. Mila watched her father fight the stranger. Finally, the stallion turned and ran away. Erasto chased him just to make sure he kept going. So I guess this is Erasto kicking the stranger, and I guess this is Erasto chasing him away. And the fast fact is, sorry about the light, a kick from a zebra's hind legs can do serious damage. A zebra will kick another zebra in a fight and in defense against a lion or other predator. Things quickly settled down, and the herd began to munch and crunch the green grass. Mila stood behind her mother. She felt safe as she rested her chin on Damali's back. Mila knew that one day soon she would be old enough to leave the herd, but today she was right where she belonged. So this is Damali, and this is Mila. This is Damali. Wait, no, this is Damali and this is Mila, I guess, or this is Mila and this is Damali. Fast fact. When a female plains zebra is about 18 to 24 months old, that's, a year or 2 years, she leaves her first herd. She joins another stallion's herd and may remain there for her life. In the heat of the afternoon, the herd needed to get some rest. Finally, it was Mila's turn to stand guard. She was very excited. While the herd slept, Mila looked for predators as she watched the grass-covered savannah. Mila turned her ears toward every noise, even the slightest noises, to make sure she did not miss anything. So this is Mila turning her ears to the slightest noises, and this is her also in the bigger picture. And the fast fact is, when a herd rests during the day or at night, one member always stays on guard against the predators such as lions. The savannah was quiet, and a cool breeze blew through the tall grass. But wait, what was that? Mila wasn't sure, but she thought she heard something. Was it a hungry lion? Mila didn't wait to find out. She quickly woke her herd, and in a flash of hooves, off they went. So I guess that's Mila looking toward the sound she heard. And this is her looking as well to the sound she heard. And here's the fast fact. Zebras can run up to 35 miles per hour. They are members of the horse family and have strong legs and hooves. I also found this out as a fact. Humans can probably run up to 15 to 25 miles per hour if you did not know. The herd ran and ran. It was very frightening for Mila. She had never given the danger signal before. Had she done it correctly? Was everyone all right? When they all felt safe, the herd stopped and looked around. There was a baby Otto. He was missing. Where was the baby Otto? He was missing. So they stopped and they looked around for the baby Otto. I think this is Mila, just sitting there confused. And here's the fast fact. A newborn fowl can stand within 15 minutes of birth. By the time it is 1 hour old, it can run and keep up with its herd. Erasto went to look for the young Otto. Mila was afraid. What if something happened to baby Otto? She would feel terrible. Suddenly, Mila saw Erasto's head over the tall grass, but she could not see Otto. As Erasto came closer, Mila saw Otto bound into the open. Otto was safe. He had become separated from the herd and had hidden in the tall grass when a lion passed by. Everyone was very proud of Mila and Otto. So, I guess this doesn't look like Otto. Does this look like Otto? Yes, this is Otto and Erasto. Here's the fast fact. Every zebra has a different pattern of stripes. A fowl learns to identify each member of its herd by its stripes, smell, and voice. So here's Otto and here's Erasto. Now that Otto was back safely with the herd, Damali stood beside Mila to let her know everything was all right. They quietly grazed and nuzzled one another. So here's them. I guess this is Erasto, Mila, and Damali, and I guess this is Mila and Damali by themselves or other zebras. Now, for the fast fact. Plain zebras spend about half of their day eating. They prefer to eat grass, but they will also eat shoots and leaves. They may travel up to 12 miles a day searching for food. Oh, sorry if my voice was a little loud on that one. I had my face close to the camera. When everyone had enough to eat, Damali turned and led the herd to a watering hole. It was time to drink some cool, refreshing water. So this is the watering hole. And I guess this is Damali leading them to the watering hole. And here's the fast fact. Plain zebras usually drink water from a watering hole at least once a day. Because zebras require water, they are never far from it. Last page, you guys. As Mila swallowed a mouthful of water, she looked up and thought about the day. She had done it. She watched over the herd and kept everyone safe. She was a grown-up zebra. Now, it has been a big day. So this is Mila, I guess, looking up. Or this is Mila. One of them is Mila. Thank you guys for watching this video, this read-along video. It is my first video. I know neither is it a craft or a DIY, but it still works out anyway, and I just really wanted to do a read-along video. And I'm sorry if my voice was a little sketchy, it got a little loud at points, or the camera was shaky, or I stuttered and reread a sentence over again. Sorry about that. But make sure to like and subscribe. There will be more craft and DIY videos in the future. Bye-bye.